Today's daily message is talking about that your emotions are valid. And don't dim your light for other people, because I think that's a big thing when it comes into emotions and your feelings. They're real and they're very important. So if you have something you need to talk to somebody, it could be in a relationship or it could even be with work, or different other things that are going on in your life. Your feelings are real. Don't let people put you down, because it's not, or dim your light. That's not the way it works. You are a natural human, and it's a natural part of human being is to have emotion over something and to feel something, and you are allowed to feel. Somebody can't tell you, no, don't do that, stop that. That's not a real emotion. It is. It's somebody coming to you with their emotion. They need to be validated for what it is. People who dismiss your emotion or they struggle on their own. I talked about this the other day with another video, whereas it's important to explain that when somebody says stop or get over it, it doesn't mean that you have to do that. You're allowed to feel it. I just said that. And I've had to say it again because it's a really important point to make. Because a lot of the time we just go, oh, I'll forget about it. It's not worth it, or I'm not, or like they're not worth, getting into an argument over them. I love them. I'll just let them, do this to me. No, it's not about that. Like, love is about loving your imperfections. We just talked about this in another video. But it's also about expressing your emotion and being able to be seen as a strength and not a weakness. It's confidence to be able to tell somebody, hey, I'm not feeling quite right about this, and this is what I want you to know. And that is something that person has to acknowledge. If they don't acknowledge it, well, you don't need to have them really in your life, because people who love you, the right people, will hold space for you. They'll look after you. They'll listen to you and go, hey, I'm so sorry, that wasn't meant to come out that way, but that's okay. And then you can move forward. But when things don't, it becomes a real panic and a sore point for people, and it really feels hard because it can be quite a big burden. You deserve to be seen and heard. People need to acknowledge feelings. It's an important part of relationships and growing and connecting with people. And a lot of the time when there is problems there, maybe it's got nothing to do with you, why they might react the way they did. Maybe you don't know what's going on in their life at the moment, and maybe sometimes you need to give a benefit of the doubt as well. So again, it's opening yourself up. Your emotions are valid. Don't dim your light for other people. If you have people that do that to you all the time, you don't need them in your life, because they're controlling you, they're creating the fear, they're gaslighting you and telling you it's your problem and it's your fault. And it doesn't need to be like that. And it's so important, again, to really validate yourself. If it's something that you truly feel and you're not doing it in spite, you're just trying to explain how you feel, that's okay. You're allowed to. And sometimes the other person handles it well, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's a glitch in the system and they weren't aware, and then you help them to be aware, and then it's better. And then sometimes people don't, and they'll fight to the death, literally. But in any way, you are allowed to have your feelings. Nobody can tell you what you can and what you cannot feel. And that's what I'm telling you today. That's what's coming up today, is maybe there's a little bit of a point that's coming in there today where you might get challenged a little bit, but that's okay. Decide whether you want that person in your life or you don't, whether they are handling the situation properly or they're not. Are you being honest with your feelings and what you're saying, or are you over analysing them as well? It takes a looking from all areas, from the person who has the problems to the person that is they're talking to them about. So again, really listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, fight what fight needs fighting, and then let the rest go. Because this is your life. You don't have to choose to take on. If somebody's not going to validate who you are as a person, in love in general, maybe there's somebody who's telling you what to do all the time. Maybe they're a person that wants to manipulate you. Maybe this could be a toxic relationship where there might be emotional or physical abuse that's going on. You have a right to say how you feel. We have freedom of speech. That's what it's about. So today, hold it in here for yourself. What needs to come up will come up, and then you move on. See you tomorrow.